Hello and welcome, beautiful Virgos, to March 2022. This is Lotus Fair Psychic Readings. I just want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. If you'd like an energy healing, chakra balancing, or personal reading, please let me know through my website. All right? So we are in March just about. I also wanted to give a big shout out of respect and gratitude to the truckers and in Canada where I am, and also throughout the world, all the supporters and helpers. The media has not been portraying this exactly correctly, right? And our Prime Minister has just been an absolute embarrassment and shamer, shaming names, name calling, which is absolutely disrespectful. So if you're, checking it out, please, I hope you're following this because we do not want a dictatorship. Absolutely not. And our country is really leaning towards that. And never before have we imagined this could happen. But surprise, surprise, it's been a big wake-up call. Very, very frightening. So anyway, I'm going to go on for the reading. March 2nd, we have a new moon in Pisces. So this is a beautiful new energy coming in. Pisces is dreamy and Neptune energy, so you might want to go for a swim or go to the beach with your partner, have a romantic dinner. It's all about romance. And Virgo is the third week of March 18th, a full moon. So this could be things coming to a head. The whole month I feel is good for romance. Jupiter is strong this month, so fabulous Jupiter. It's giving gifts and prosperity and abundance, and definitely the energy is moving to freedom and power for the people, not the governments, which have been very much in control lately. So proud of Canadians. Normally we're very, calm people and polite, and we do what we're told, but enough is enough. Absolutely. So really, really good. So I'm going on to the reading. I have my beautiful, beautiful obsidian from Mexico. Love it for protection. This is amethyst for spirituality and connecting to the divine and love. I'm sending you lots of love to all of you. And I also have abundance here with my little fairy, which is tiger's eye. All right, I even have my lantern, which is the dolphin. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but there we go. So I'm using, because it's Pisces season, I'm using the Oceanic Tarot. All right, so here we go. So yeah, the third week for you, Virgos, the full moon is in your sign. So something could really important happen for you the third week with the full moon. Things can come to a head. A full moon is a really good time to have a party. But also be careful, because it's also when the emergency room seems to fill up because people go a bit crazy. You might want to howl at the moon. But yes, I feel that it will be really important to you, this particular full moon, as it is in your sign. So you may be finishing up a project, you may be strengthening a relationship, but it's going to be overall positive, I feel, for you. Okay, so what do my beautiful Virgos need to know for March? This card's pulling at me, so let's start there. All right, here we go for Virgos. Oh, that's pulling at me too. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups. Love, love, love it. Wow, beautiful cards here. Good energy coming in, Virgo. Page of Cups is a young person. Could be yourself. Most likely, though, this is a water sign. Cups is love and emotions. So you may be feeling really young at heart. You might meet someone quite young. Page in the tarot is a message, or the messenger. So pay attention to the message the messenger brings, all right? This could be someone declaring their love for you. And it could be they're looking towards the past. So I'm feeling that this could be someone from your past. It could be someone you met while traveling on a trip and they're contacting you, and you'll be pleasantly surprised, because this is also about surprise. The dolphin is smiling away, so I think it's going to be really fun for you to have this love connection. It could be a friendship, a really beautiful friendship. It's not necessarily romance, but or it could be a project you're working on, because it's using a lot of imagination and Neptunian energy, which is maybe you'll be writing a book about dreams or something. That would be very Neptunian energy. But I do like this energy, the Page of Cups. The only warning here is it could be sort of the Peter Pan syndrome, the dance away lover, like they wine and dine you, and then they're a little bit of an immaturity card, the Page of Cups. But I still like that loving energy. It could be a message for you to have more fun. Go out and go dancing, have more fun. We all need to do that, okay? With all these ridiculous restrictions, we have been stymied here and not having much fun. So that's going to open up very soon, I think. So 8 of Wands is travel. Wow. Lovely, lovely card. This is actually one of the most positive cards in the deck. The 8 of Wands is communication, faxes, emails, phone calls. It's social media. You'll be busy. So if you have a business, that's a really good sign. It's also travel. You may be traveling over water. You may be flying somewhere. Just make sure you check your travel plans, because they may change. With all that's been going on lately, flights have been canceled, things like that. So just double and triple check everything. And even when you get to the airport, check the board. We always do that, but double check it, because you may go to the washroom or go for a coffee and come back and your flight's been changed in that short space of time. But all in all, this is a really good card, 8 of Wands. Success in business. It's really good. It's things happening very quickly. If you're applying for a job, go for it, because you could very well get it. Okay, it's opportunities happening very quickly and you have to grab them. And then we have success. Wow. So you have 2 wands here. You have a lot of fire energy here. So you could be, whichever project you're doing is going to be very successful, I feel, or definitely the energy around it is very benevolent. And this is success. A lot of people have been getting that lately. A lot of signs, success. So really good cards, Virgo. Success in what you do. And you have a lot of good ideas. Wands are ideas and innovative ideas. So don't let anyone rain on your parade. If you think of a good idea and they go, oh, no, whatever. These are good ideas that you have, okay? So I'm going to choose the 3 cards for the romance for you for March. My beautiful Virgos need to know for romance for March. This one's pulling at me, so I'm going to put that out there. And this one's pulling at me. I'm going to do it different this time. Instead of cutting the cards, I'm going to pull them. And this one's pulling at me. So healing family issues. Wow. This is definitely time to, if you haven't already, heal past hurts, resentments, trauma from your parents or siblings or step family. Whoever it is, you need to let it go, because it only hurts you. All right? Healing and letting go. It's in the past, so it's definitely could even be from childhood. And then keep an open mind in your partnerships, because not being flexible is not good at all, because you could miss out on a good relationship. You may think they're not for you, and they really could be a very good partner. You just have to be a little more open-minded, all right? Because then we have true love here. So I feel that you may think this person is not for you, and they end up you falling in love with each other. So you just never know, okay? So your expectations that you have about somebody could be very different when you actually meet them. You may change. You may change your expectations. So that's why flexibility is so important, because you could find true love. So good luck with that. I'm going to choose one more card from the Mana Hawaiian deck. 2 years ago in March, I was in Kauai for my birthday. That's the last international trip I took. Unfortunately, it was 2 whole years ago, which is terrible. But I love Kauai, and I'm sure I will go back sometime. So I'm just pulling a card from the beautiful deck. They're new. I've used them maybe twice. I don't know why, because they're gorgeous cards. I don't know them, so I'm just going to guess from the imagery. They're not tarot cards, so it's testing myself. But I'm going to look up in the book what it means. So what do my lovely Virgos need to know for the month of March? Okay, I'm getting the second card here for some reason, number 2. Hulu. Oh my gosh, I just got this for another sign, and now I don't remember what it means. Because for me it was grounding, right? They've got their feet in the earth, which is great because it's grounding, but it meant something else slightly. So I'm going to look it up for you, because when I do readings I get messages and sometimes I forget what I've heard or thought of. But I'm going to read it for you because the feather is really important here. Feather could be a message from a loved one that's passed on, sending you lots of love. 25. Okay, so feather is about illusions. It's a beautiful card anyway. The feather reminds you that the division between the material and spiritual world is an illusion. Feathers provide a way to rise upward into the realm of expanded vision. So it definitely could be a loved one calling from the other side. Learn to listen to the birds and behold the kaleidoscope of colorful possibilities that surround you. When you see the world from a heightened perspective, like the kupua, you gain the ability to shift the shape your life is taking. Soar with the feather and possibilities become unlimited. How many times have you heard someone say, I wish I had more time to spend with my family, or I wish I had more time to travel or sing? So make that a possibility instead of just dreaming about it. This is stepping away from illusion and actually making it a reality. So think about that, how that will correspond with your life, and what have you been dreaming about but not actually taking action. Now is the time. All right, I hope you have a beautiful month of March. Take care. Ciao.